watching The Wash Daily. A report came out showing that Republican senators think that cannabis is bad, it's actually morally wrong, and that the people who use cannabis are dirtbags. But the Republicans also think that it's appropriate to make sure that the cannabis companies who are doing legal cannabis pay for absolutely everything, and that cannabis taxation for cannabis users covers the entirety of budget shortfalls, and that even though it's dirtbags, good thing for them cannabis users, because at least we still have a point of revenue. Also news, Trump administration has scheduled with a couple cannabis companies some talks to talk about cannabis and its importance ahead of the big breakdown of all hemp-related business in November. One of the companies is with Jared Stanley of Charlotte's Web Cannabis, who's talking about how important it is for cannabis to be available. Also, the company is Panacea Botanicals. They're a company on bioengineering. They're talking about how important the cannabis plant is for nutrition, that the cannabis plant is one of the most nutrition-dense plants we have in a superfood, and that we shouldn't be looking at eradicating everything cannabis-related because we're too stupid to realize that that's the medicine that's designed for humans. Also in news, United States Armed Forces is allowing this 420. They're going to be celebrating. They're going to say if you've only had one cannabis possession charge and has screwed up your military service and you can't fight the war anymore, you can now go back to fight the war. We're going to let you go fight the big war for oil if you got in trouble only one time for cannabis possession. Now, it's not okay to smoke cannabis, but that one time we're going to overlook it, is what the military is saying. Also, instead of the threshold year being 35 years old, you could be up to 42.0 years old and still join the military. So hooray for cannabis for the military. You know, the cannabis was a big part of the military up until 1930s or so. And Cannabis for Victory, or Hemp for Victory, we all know hemp is just cannabis. Hemp for Victory was a big military film in 1941. It was a big part of the World War II effort. And so now that we're going into World War III, maybe they'll start using cannabis again. Thanks for watching The Wash Daily.
Thank you for watching The Wash Daily.
The Wash Daily is viewer-supported and a voluntarist effort to help combat disinformation about cannabis.
See those buttons? Bet you can't click the heart up, but can you click subscribe? That is what's up. You're based, no doubt, on you. Hauling is getting paid. That is what I am talking about.